man. We live.
Your minds is counting down 10 seconds on mine.
We live.
Yep.
We live.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't hear nothing on his, though. Oh, now I can.
There you go. TimeOut podcast each and every Wednesday, right here, 9 p.m. Well, it's 9:30, so we 30 minutes late, but it's all good.
Yeah.
We're gonna give y'all time to soak it in and be waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing it for quite a while, but
Black people ain't never on
yes,
time.
sir, at all. You know what I'm saying? But today we talking about. Look like I gotta come on down. Today we is talking about forcing bonds / why you can't love me.
Yeah.
What was it? I can't make you love me. Yeah. That's what it was. How the hell I not know our own topics on our show? Talking about forcing buns and I can't make you love me.
Yeah.
And y'all have been in a position where you feel like you were forced or you were forced to do something in a relationship and you really didn't want to do it, whether it came to love, sex, relationship, marriage. So we gonna dig into
Or
this.
have you ever feel like you done forced a hand on somebody and you probably even knew you was forcing it, but you was just like, fuck it.
And then when you get so comfortable, you don't want to get out of it, so you just force it. So we gonna dig into all that today. Jaylon, we don't know where you at, my nigga. We know yesterday was your birthday. Your notifications on silent. You ain't answering your phone. Your shit going to voicemail.
Jaylon, he down right now.
We got a PS. Where is Jaylon tonight? We don't know where bro is. He probably drunk my hangover last night. I was with him at his crib last night. And he didn't look too drunk, but I don't know what happened after I left.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday. Happy belated, Jaylon. He turned up the right way.
Man, for real, for real. So, we gonna dig right into it. Have you ever been forced into something? Like, have you ever forced something?
Oh, yes. I've been forcing some. I feel like, in a sense, I have tried to force love on somebody, but not like actually forced, but just like still having hope or still trying to like, oh, they gonna change or this gonna happen or I'm gonna stick around because this just gotta work. I done put too much in. This just gonna work. This gonna work because I wanted to.
That'd be another thing too. People feel like they done put so much time in and so much investments in, and they
don't nobody want to waste that goddamn time.
You know what I'm saying? And then don't nobody want to start over with somebody else either.
That's the one right there, starting the fuck over. You be like,
nigga. Start over. What's up, TJ?
Hey.
How you doing? You want to come in on this? Come on. We talking about forcing bonds and I can't make you love me.
You really can't.
Know that. But some people will make you try to love them a certain way, even though you hate them. They try.
It's giving enough.
So, first question: do y'all see a difference in forcing something on someone and trying to work on your relationship / marriage?
I definitely see a difference.
Like I'm trying to. Maybe the other person might not feel like they're trying to force it. They feel like they're trying to work on their marriage or work on their relationship. But the other person might feel like that you forcing it. You forcing it because they might not be in love as much. But you're told to work on your shit.
But I think if one of the parties do feel like you forcing it, that's probably not your love any fucking way. Right. You probably need to.
That shit probably over with.
Yeah, like. It's one thing to kind of be like, I'm tired, but I'm willing to try. But if a motherfucker just feel like, bitch, you trying to force this on me, like, you probably need to get up out this toxic situation because any goddamn way.
They not feeling it no more.
Yeah, like, they just letting you know. What's up, Rashawn? Yes. Rashawn, have you ever forced love on somebody? Yeah, I think you have. Nah. But for real, like, so for those who just coming in, Mike had just asked, do y'all see a difference in forcing something on someone or someone trying to work on their relationship or their marriage? Like, is it a difference in between the two, or is it the same?
I think it could be a little bit of both, depending on the situation. Mm-hmm. Like, this person might be like, okay, I still love them, but I'm not in love with them, so I don't want to hurt their feelings. And this person over here be feeling like, I'm just in love, so I'm trying to work on my shit.
Yeah.
And then you never know. They might draw that person back in too because they see that they trying and they love them enough to let them.
But like what you just explained, it sounds like both of them are both still like willing parties. Even though this person is like not
that person might
in love.
That person might gave in though. They might not wasn't willing at first, but they just probably gave in because they like, fuck it. Like, because like I said, they comfortable. If a man is trying to get a woman to love him, how do he do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not driven by force, but if he's trying to get back,
most men are pretty kind of like forceful when they trying to put it on. You get what I mean?
But do you want a man
they
to
be laying it on thick.
But do you want a man to show you that he love you?
Of course.
Okay, so what's the difference in him showing you that he love you if you don't want it to feel forced?
I mean, it's really like you gotta draw a line on this shit. It's one thing you showing me you love me, and it's another thing like if I don't want that and you still trying to push that, like no, you forcing it. Take a step back.
When I'm talking Perry movies be fucking me up because I be looking at the men chasing after the women.
It be a lot of women chasing after men on that bitch too.
Yeah, it do. But like, is that force or is that love? Like, is they chasing that or is that force?
I mean, if you chasing somebody, I think that's force.
Well, they be chasing on Tyler Perry movies. That should be forced.
I mean, outside of the beginning, because of course in the beginning it's a little chase, it's a little cat and mouse, you know. Yeah. But in the middle, in the end, if y'all like full blown relationship or out of relationship, and outside of that, like. You shouldn't be having to chase a motherfucker down. Yeah. To love you. Like, I feel like that's forced. Yeah. I definitely feel like that's forced.
Well, you trying to get somebody back and they with somebody else.
That's definitely forced, bitch.
You think it's forced?
Yeah, because why the fuck did you go get another motherfucker?
Especially if they moved on. Like,
yeah, like, that's for. I'm trying to force you to get back with me. If anything, I'll be more on the quiet note. Like, if I feel like my nigga gonna come back, like...
These movies be fake as shit. Because all these Tyler Perry movies, a nigga be like, I love you. And she be with a whole nother man. Then she be like, I love you too. What's that movie with Tyler Perry?
But, I mean, a lot of that shit be happening in real life, though. What's that movie with Tyler Perry with old girl? She had got down on the girl, the prostitute chick, and she gave her 17 years, and she was finna walk down the altar. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, he put on blast. But then he went and married the girl that changed her life.
But the girl was doing fuck shit in that movie too. So he ended that. Yeah. Like if the lawyer was actually genuine, him and the lawyer probably would have ended up still getting married.
Right.
She had her own little fuck shit going on. But as far as like just she was just jealous.
She was definitely jealous. Yeah, she was definitely jealous.
But like as far as just like me being in another relationship and like somebody trying to get back with me, like you pushing it. If I wanted to wait on you, I would have waited on you. Or if I wanted another chance with you, I wouldn't have took it there with nobody else. But I mean, let's say if I go single on my own terms and me and you just so happen to get back together the second time around.
Some people just be playing off of other people's feelings, though, playing mind games when they be with somebody else, not even really taking them serious like that.
Yeah.
But you will never know because you don't know what they intentions are. Cause they playing.
I feel like that'd be more when like somebody is on a rebound though. Like if somebody got with the next person and they was on a rebound and they ex come after them, hell yeah, I can see them getting back with their ex. You get what I mean? Because you was originally out on the rebound. This was really only to piss them off.
But like you said, you really just gotta let people do them.
Definitely. You know that's why I said I'm always take a back seat to some shit
whether it's a rebound or whether it's somebody that like got with somebody else, no matter what. Like you said, take a back seat and just let that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I'ma definitely take a back seat because if you want me, you want me. You gonna come get me. You gonna do what you need to do.
Yeah.
You gonna submit. You gonna change.
All that. You gonna do all that.
Outside of that, it ain't really shit.
Well, we got comments.
Oh, the comments wasn't working.
I don't know. Maybe it was lagging, but like 20 comments just popped up at one time.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
We couldn't see the comments just yet, y'all. So.
Okay, Mob.
Okay, Mob.
We're run through some of these.
We're going to run through some of these comments. Can you define what you mean by force?
So when we say force, it is, of course, different forces. It's like actual forceful. And then it's like people who just be blind to the fact that they shit dead.
Right, like
that shit is dead and you still trying to pin love on me. Yeah. Like, no.
If I take a step back, I'm doing me.
He said if he take a step back, he doing me.
Respect my love.
Okay.
Already, Diamond, I see you. Mob, James. Okay, Mob.
Said, can you define the difference between being consistent and forced? I think there's a thin line based on the women interest. So the difference between being consistent and forced. So I feel like on the being consistent part, that's like something you're doing within the relationship. When I say forced, this is something like y'all relationship is dead. Like, why are you being consistent if the relationship is dead? You forcing it, basically. Like, bitch, I don't want to wake up to your ass no more. We arguing all the time. I'm out doing you. I'm doing this. You doing that. You doing that. Like,
My thing is,
but I'm trying to be consistent at the same time.
If you can't respect my consistency, I don't want to force it in.
That too, though.
Respect goes a long way in a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, respect.
So, somebody said, James said, stop rushing to relationship and learn that person. Yes. Well, it ain't nobody. You can move this camera a little bit. Oh, that's the main thing, right?
That's the main camera.
Oh, okay. But, yes, y'all. So, we gonna get into it. So,
we didn't get to see our comments. I guess it was a lacking.
yeah, it was lagging a little bit. We just now seeing some of y'all comments.
Computer, so, yeah.
But so like some of the examples that me and Mike had came up with on the forced relationships, like one of them that we want to speak about was like, your relationship isn't recovering from a certain trauma that y'all had or a certain argument. Like, at some point, you gotta realize that it's being forced. But at what point is that?
If you continue, if y'all have a habit of arguing all the time, every day, you know what I'm saying, where it's like a number of arguments throughout the week and you can't even count them.
I think it depends on the argument, though.
But see, like
if it's petty shit, because sometimes I think you just got spicy ass couples that's like just talk shit all the time. But like an actual argument.
If your argument shows that there's no love interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no love interest to where it's looking like y'all hate each other.
Yeah.
Almost, you know what I'm saying? But
y'all just sticking with each other because it's probably easier.
There's no recovering from that. That's a forceful situation, you know what I'm saying? So
I definitely feel like that's forced.
I have a question. Now, when you talk about trauma, are you talking as far as from a previous relationship that y'all, and then y'all now get into, or
something that happened within y'all relationship?
Within y'all.
Yeah. So Marie said, LOL, James, shut up. Hey, Susie. Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up with it, Marie?
Okay.
What's up
Rashawn
with
said, this is a real good dialogue. Thank you.
What about when you hope something about that person will change and they're not showing no change?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard.
I think women has that the worst. Like, I think that's
Candy, sexologist, what up, girl?
Hey, girl.
try to go back thinking that
Yeah, I think women have it really bad that we can change a man and that men will change for us. Well, a man will change for us, but a man has to do it on his own terms.
And I feel like
we can't force it.
And I feel like toxic women won't change.
Yeah.
Unless they grow up and decide to change on their own. But at the moment, they like being toxic. They're not going to change. Everybody
it's the same on both ends, basically. Like, a man and a woman has to want to change on their own time. You can't, like, you can't force nobody to change, and that's the thing. But I still think it's really heavy, like on the women's end. Like the women's end, a lot of women just feel like, oh, he'll change for me, he'll do this for me, No, bitch. If he want to do it, he don't do it.
Sit down at the table with your man or woman and actually tell them what the issue is, and if they not listening, then in the future to make you happy, it's forced. You know what I'm saying? What B say?
Big Quan said, when you start feeling like you just sticking it out because of history, it's becoming forced, in my opinion. Girl, it do be hard. So Miss Chapman said, when you can't talk about it, scared to bring it up, or when you do, it's always a conflict. Ooh, girl. Like Mike said, we had changed. She said, like Mike said, the inner feelings of hating each other. Ooh. I definitely feel that. I definitely done been in a phase where I feel like everything we talking out, it's just a conflict. Like, I can't come and ask you a question or tell you how I feel about something without us arguing. Like, that shit dead.
Right.
So Justin said that's what was going on in my marriage. We was fighting all the time. I had to leave because I changed and gave her the best version of me on my own. Okay, and so you felt like she wasn't changing, giving you her best version. So Rashawn said sometimes the force should be based on boundaries not being set. I could see that as well, because a lot of people in the beginning of their relationships, they don't set boundaries, and then they'll let shit go on.
And a lot of black people in relationships, they don't sit down and talk with their soulmate about what the issue is and about what changes we both can make, and just
what they can't deal with. Like,
don't nobody sit down
I can't deal with
and
this.
they don't sit down on the couch or the bed. Hey, let me talk to you for a second about our relationship. You have to sit down with your partner to continue to learn your partner. We as black folks, we don't do that. We just go on with the argument.
Just go on with life.
And it ain't gonna work. What
so Candy said that's why I see a lot of couples, because they don't want to change. It takes a third party to show them their partner is too close and they don't want to listen. And I definitely agree with that. Sometimes I feel like us as our partners, other half, they'll just look at it as us nagging instead of really trying to see our side sometimes. But that kind of just fucks with me as well, because it's like, why the fuck we can't have a conversation?
Right.
And us figure it out. Therapy is cool, but why the fuck do we have to go to therapy to figure some shit out?
Right, like my next relationship, I feel like we need to communicate like every week or whenever there's an issue. Don't just let that shit slide. Speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I really love you from the get-go, I want to know what the issue is, so that way it won't become, the relationship won't become draining.
Yeah.
So to the point of where we don't even know the root cause of the problem, because it go way back from 7, 8, 9 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So, my bad, y'all. So Candy said, I provide the tools of communication. A lot of people are not equipped with the tools of communication. And girl, you ain't never lied right there.
That's what we're talking about now.
Miss Chapman said setting boundaries are vital. Yes. Girl, yes, and we see you out there, girl. Being cute in your swimsuits. You want to be, I love it. But communication is deep. Yes, Rashawn. I definitely agree.
So
B said just listening to respond and not to understand. Oh, girl, that's a fucking big one.
And sometimes, you know what? You shouldn't even respond. When a person tries to tell you how they feel, don't respond. Just try to get an understanding. Listen to them, because they the one that got an issue with whatever the situation is. So you got to be able to try to say, okay, you got to be willing to sacrifice.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
Don't try to force your feelings upon what they just told you how they felt. You know what I'm saying? Now they feel like they're not being heard. Most women.
Justice said, men say.
What was I say?
Communication is key and listening is a virtue, but you have to know how to communicate to your partner to get the point across. One person's way of communication is not suitable for all parties. I definitely agree.
But if you sit down with your
partner, because sometimes I be feeling like people be saying shit and you be like, I honestly don't see what the problem is. And you is not communicating to me properly what the problem is.
Yo, P, just say we as people got to learn how to agree to disagree and move forward. True.
Nah, fuck that. Agree to disagree. Nah, I don't.
Because think about it. If I'm listening to your feelings and I might not want to agree with your feelings, I need to understand you. So I got to agree to disagree, so that way I won't put my feelings over your feelings.
But I feel like you agreeing to disagree is just like putting a fucking Band-Aid over y'all problems.
No. I'm sacrificing my feelings to make sure you happy, because you feel this way more than I do.
So you saying like you agreeing to disagree, but you gonna basically do what I want to make me happy.
Is, it's not affecting me more than it's affecting you, so I don't mind putting my shit to the side.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you say agree to disagree, that's you saying
we all agree to disagree with our partner at a certain point in time, because we want to make that other person happy, right? So don't you agree?
Yeah. That's why I said I guess it's more just like
So I get what he's saying.
Yeah, I get what he's saying now too. That's why I was like,
to disagree. How do I ever make you happy? How do you ever make me happy? You might be like, my man, I'm not feeling what my man.
So just basically this, like, I don't agree that you need this, but you feel like you need this, so I'ma just go with the flow.
Okay, think about it.
Yeah.
If you my woman and you feel like you need this and I feel like you don't, and it might not be, it might not, whatever you need might not be affecting me.
Yeah.
At all. This is what you say. So what I say really don't matter, because this is your feelings and your needs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta agree to disagree to say, let me step back, put her first, because this is what she really, obviously you feel like you really need this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and same with a man, of course. Okay. So
you
just
say you
speaking to me.
You see, we got to
not agree to disagree, but agree to agree. Nobody has to be wrong. Just get the underlying understanding. That's where I'm more at with it. Like, I don't feel like just agree to disagree, because when you say it like that, it just kind of put me in the mode like, okay, we just gonna put a Band-Aid on this shit and keep pushing.
I can't even say I'm gonna disagree with my woman, because if it's what she wants, I'm not tripping, because I never needed it. It's what, if I came to you with my feelings first.
Especially if it's not like stripping away from my soul.
Yeah, if it ain't stripping away from me, then we gotta talk. If I say, hey, can we compromise?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't stripping doing nothing to me, I'm
And
cool.
that's another thing. I feel like people sometimes be thinking like compromise, think you supposed to take your self-love and your self-care away. Like, bitch, no. I should still be able to have some shit going on with me and still have some shit going on for you.
Like a man, we just want 5, 6 things. Women, y'all want 40 of them. We already know that. You know what I'm saying?
Men be wanting some shit now.
Well, I just want 5. I don't give, as long as I can.
It's some simple men, but it's a lot of simple women
as long as I
too.
get some sex and you be a woman and you can cook, take care of home, I'm fine with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for no money.
Until you're not.
How am I not?
Because a lot of men say, oh, that's all they want, and then they get there, and then boom, you out cheating. Why?
I don't know why. I don't cheat.
Look, I'm talking about why.
I don't cheat, so I don't know.
So Monique said, if there's always a right and wrong, the issue will never be solved. But both can be right sometimes, but just have different opinions.
I feel like it shouldn't be a right and wrong in a relationship. It should be the opinion, like she just said.
Yeah, like y'all just come to agreement.
I'm not gonna look at it like you right or you're wrong because you're my woman.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, if you came to me with this
more
person,
like I didn't look at it in that light, but now that you done shed that light on it, I have more understanding for it. Yeah,
for sure.
So Rashawn said, "Can we stay on the compromise part for a minute?" Ooh,
what you
Lord, cause hey, I'm telling you, cause you shouldn't have to compromise yourself to bring somebody else happiness. Like, I feel like y'all should both still be happy when compromising in a relationship. So Justice said he a greedy nigga if he getting a woman that take her home. Exactly.
He said what?
He said he a greedy nigga if he getting a woman that's taking her home. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of men be like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. And I see a lot of these men with exactly that. And y'all be the same niggas in the club, in another bitch, fucking with another hoe, you in the group chats, a bitch sneaking off with you, like. But you got a woman who cooks, who cleans, who take care of the kids, who dresses y'all well, who makes sure home is in order.
That's just a man that wants to cheat. He's not ready for a real relationship.
But that's why I said it be enough till it's not, basically. So B. Quan said, been there with the compromising to make someone happy but becoming unhappy. Exactly. I don't feel like that's healthy at all.
Once I compromise with you and I see that on that first compromisation you ain't coming through for me, we got to sit back down and talk.
Yeah, definitely go back to the drawing board.
For real.
So Candy said there is a difference in compromise and sacrificing who you are completely. And yes, and I just feel like that is not up for debate in a relationship. Like, I should not have to sacrifice who the fuck I am and with my needs and what the fuck I have going on to make a man happy. Like, now some petty shit, yeah, that shit can go to the wayside. I ain't tripping about missing out on certain shit. But shit that's like really makes me whole as a person, and like, no, I can't. So Rashawn said, man, compromising is understanding that my partner is better or has better judgment in certain areas than I do. Look, this sound like a grown-ass man speaking over here. But he also said compromising. Matt, go back. Compromising is not a one-party thing. It really all knowing your partner's strengths and weaknesses. Oh. And I just feel like on that end, that comes with you and your partner, like, bearing y'all naked souls to each other. Like, you know me and I know you, and I'm willing for you to, like, look at my scars. You willing for me to look at your scars. I know I'm not right in this section. You know I'm not right in certain sections, or you not right in certain sections, but we come together and make each other whole. But you gotta be up for that. Like, a lot of people don't really be up for that. A lot of people want to walk around like they shit smell like roses around this bitch. Like, nah, bitch, you got some downfalls and I got some downfalls too. But that's why I got you and that's why you got me.
Okay.
So, Justice said, but let's talk about the women who got it fucking made but can't even wash her man clothes and she don't even gotta work or get sex on a regular. Ooh. Oh, I'm quiet on this because I don't know nothing about that. Just
Okay, tell me out. The reason why I'm on my phone because it was about J-Lon. J-Lon good. His phone is messed up.
Oh, okay.
Wifey said she tried to hit us up on IG, but nobody responded. I think.
Oh, I ain't
she
been
probably
on
hit us
IG.
up on the Never Satisfied page.
Oh, okay.
So, he
But
good. Cool.
yeah. So, dang, what did you say? It come through me out. Oh yeah. So just said, let's talk about the women who got it made, but can't even wash her man clothes, and she don't even got to work or sex on regular life.
Oh, cause she's
So Justin, let's talk about it.
Because she done got comfortable with she just got comfortable, and now she's not.
Fuck comfortable. I just feel like if she's doing it, that was her from the jump. Or bitch, at least find a cleaning lady. Something like if you tired, like get some help. But make sure the job is done. Get the job done. Something I don't know. So Paisley said, Justin, tell her hit the road, J, on my soul. Like, bitch, I better get a home cooked meal.
Okay.
Clothes wash, something.
Let me ask this. Have y'all ever? Can you picture yourself? Can you picture yourself having a life with that person, but it doesn't excite you? Is that forcing a situation? Shit.
So basically, you saying like you can see yourself with this person, but you don't see like your best life with this person.
Right. It don't excite you. That's forceful. That means if it ain't real from the jump,
that can be kind of like
it ain't real. It ain't real though. Cause you not.
Some people would call it safe, and others would call it settling.
If my life is not excited with you, it ain't real. If I see nothing adventurous or going into it to make me just really happy, I can picture a life with you, but it ain't no happiness towards me feeling excited to be with you.
Yeah,
that's fake. That's not real.
So Rashawn said, Justin, that goes back to boundaries. Honestly, a lot of times we don't set those, so that's on you. I don't mean that in a negative way either. Yeah, he was coming through tricking on the bed. You know, she thought she had it made, and she was like, fuck these clothes, fuck these dishes, fuck that food. Nah. But Miss Chapman said, damn, that's deep, Mike. I actually went through that. It wasn't real, I'm telling you. Okay.
Give me an example, Miss Chapman. How was it?
Peasy said, what that lady say on Medea, cook and clean and wash everything. Hello?
Nah, for real, yo, Peasy.
Nah, real shit. But on that situation, I feel like that's a safe space. Like, a lot of people get caught up in being safe. Like, okay, this is logical. This is safe. This is probably, better. I don't have to worry about extra shit. But have y'all ever heard the term where they be like, don't marry the guy who got the best sex. Marry the guy with, like, the average sex. Like, have you ever heard that before?
No, but...
Huh? Really?
No, I haven't heard it before, but I can agree with it because your sex life might become more exciting with the average guy because the guy that's got the best sex.
That's usually one like on the loose around.
Yeah, exactly,
and it's not all about sex. It's just a saying. Like, the dangerous guy, the exciting guy, the one that make you like, woo. People have always said that, like, don't go with that person. But at the same time, I feel like you got one life to live. I think I'd rather, like, try to figure that shit out.
When he hurt you, because he out there giving dick away because he know how good his shit is and he know what.
But my whole thing is, if you get hurt, bitch, you still live. Like, I lived through that. I got a whole story to tell, and I can run through some more fun shit with the next motherfucker. Like, but at least I'm not just here like, 29 years of safe love.
Chapman say it wasn't happy. It was safe. I can't picture myself.
I like a challenge anyway.
Yeah, I can't picture myself having a life with somebody that would excite me.
Rashawn said, we need to talk, brother. Okay, so Justice said he's a total package, ladies. Click on that screen. Click on that profile. He coming with the total package.
Monique.
So Monique said, yeah, they say don't go for the one you love. Go for the one you like. Now, okay, I ain't heard that. What I did hear, though, sis, was don't leave the one you love. Don't leave the person who loves you for the person you like, basically. Like, and then I feel like the people that we be liking a lot compared to the people that we barely like in the beginning, it just always go opposite. Like, anybody I ever liked a lot, in the end, it just always be like some bullshit. I be like, oh, this shit is whack. Like, this nigga was impersonating some shit, and shit is trash. But the people that I was kind of sleep on, I end up loving the fuck out of them, or like, oh my God, it's lit over here.
But
you know?
That sounds like a lot of people go for who they want instead of who they need.
Yes, wanting and needing,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Like, a lot of people know what they need, but they want to go for the hype. They want to go for what they want.
Look, Miss Chapman said, I don't know about that. Look, okay, because I'm like, sis, I think it's a little different, but I felt where she was going with that. Justice said for sure. Okay.
Okay, what about when you don't want to be alone, so you just move the other person in? Like,
Okay.
You don't want to be alone. What? Well, hold on. What your piece say to Monique? Monique, you just
Monique, you just going to mess that saying up like that, acting like your brother. Oh, me.
so let's keep it moving.
Justice said he was slept on.
For
Okay.
sure. So
The
let's keep
slept on ones be the lit ones.
So let's keep it moving. What about when you don't want to be alone, so you just move the other person in?
Oh, it's
That's forced.
giving.
That's
It's
forced.
definitely
You
forcing
definitely
some
forcing
shit.
that.
So basically, that's just like you being with somebody who isn't your first choice.
They not your first choice.
Cause your first
or
choice is
first
out of the question, so you just like fuck it.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did. You got to know the person or whatever, but you just moved them right on in your place. Like, you feel like you know them, but it takes time to know a person, and you just move them right on in.
I know a couple of bitches like that.
You know, you moved them right on in, but you know.
Nah, man. It be niggas like that too. Just next bitch, next bitch, next bitch. Like, no.
But some people be needing your help, so they just come right on. You know what I'm saying? They not.
Somebody said a homosexual. Stacy said a homosexual.
See what I'm saying? You know what that's giving? That's giving like.
It's giving tax season.
Yep, that's what it's giving. And then that motherfucker gonna be right on about.
Oh, Big One said they not even your second choice. Oh, girl, been
See
there,
what I'm
done
saying?
that.
It's men and women. You know what I'm saying?
A homosexual, Monique.
If you move a person right on in, and they agree to it, what kind of person is they?
Nah, okay. So let's say this. What if you really like you been out of the dating scene for a long time, and you kind of like shit? You know, after I was lit, but I'm kind of ready to
homeless.
settle down. And then you probably been dating somebody for like a few weeks, and they like fuck it. I'm over here every night anyway.
But see, y'all ain't that. It's gonna go wrong because y'all don't give each other. Y'all never gave each other. You gotta really know a person. You remember we talked about moving in with somebody that's totally different from just.
But no, I'm saying like the person that's letting them move in, because you was like, what type of person do that make you?
No, not you. The motherfucker moving in.
Oh. But I mean, what if
they
they even had their own shit? Like, it's not like they together or they really need you.
Everybody over here just saying homosexual.
But yeah, that's why I
homeless.
said that's like homeless. Okay, because it's two different type of niggas. Like, I definitely done met niggas who at their granny house, the mama house, and now they trying to spend the night over there. No, nigga, get it together.
Exactly.
None of that.
Exactly.
Go back to your granny house, bitch.
Exactly.
Look, go to your room,
but
little
remember,
nigga.
But remember, you moved them in just because you didn't want to be alone.
But no, I'm saying like they didn't move in, but you be like I feel like it be on the bitches too though. Because bitches, you be peeping the niggas creepy. Every time he come over, leave an extra pair of boxers. Niggas take these 2 raggedy ass pair of boxers with your ass when you walk on up out that door.
And the motherfucker gonna do whatever they gotta do to stay because they gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That's why niggas be leaking booty on the first
man.
night.
Come on, man.
Nigga trying to find somewhere to
Trying to
stay.
find somewhere to go.
Bitch, look, this hoe got a pillow top bed. I'm licking ass tonight.
Hey, look, I got my own crib, my own car, my own job, own money. I'm not pushing my way in to your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So,
I don't live
Miss Chapman,
each other out.
Miss Chapman said, no. My papa said, you don't move a man in. Never lived with anyone until I was engaged. Because you have to learn the person. Not it's giving sex season. I love this show. Girl, it definitely is.
And then you know what? A nigga especially, they gonna be nice as fucking, they gonna be nice as shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to show you. But later on down the line, you gonna really see who that person is.
Yeah.
And like you said, tax season, Cause niggas known to do this. Niggas
Yes,
will go from.
they know when the bitches get, and a
They
lot of my
know.
clients be getting their taxes. I been having to tell the girls, baby, do right by your taxes this year,
You know what
cause
I'm
I
saying?
saw you last year.
Niggas know when it's Texas. And do you know niggas? This is I don't know how women do it.
Oh, but the niggas been getting taxes this year
But
too. I've been getting my
but
niggas
I don't know
taxes.
I don't know how women do
So
it.
bitches is on the prowl.
I don't know how women do it, but niggas, they'll go from bitch to bitch like every
Yeah, every year.
Oh, my mama,
Every
from
year.
bitch, to bitch with tax season thing. I'm just saying.
Look, okay. Nah,
Ain't no what?
she
Ain't no
catching
spend the
on.
night.
Let me go on to the next tax, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
So Big Quan said, then say shit like, I'm on my way home. I need something. Left in my ass somewhere. Girl, like home, nigga. I swear to God, I done heard it
feel
all,
like
bitch.
A nigga gotta have more to offer than just trying to be a house husband.
Right.
Remember we talked about that? You talked about that too? You was like,
Definitely.
You were like, okay, yeah, that's cool that you bringing the money home, but what else is you doing?
Oh, Lord. Brielle said nowadays men ask to stay with you the first time they come to your house. Like, no, sir.
no, not me.
Girl, I'm telling you, they done laid on that pillow top. You got fresh pillows. Bitch, your motherfucking pillowcases even washed. Niggas not used to shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Pillowcases smelling like booty and spit. Paisley said text season, where they leave a nigga for no reason. Ooh. It's tax season,
LOL,
bitches.
How soon is too soon before you move somebody in? Do you keep separated places? Yeah, you keep. You gotta get. I think that comes with love for you to move in together. That comes with love and time.
Yeah.
It's not a time frame on when you move them in. We talking about when you don't want to be alone and you just move a motherfucker right on in.
Nah, I disagree though. Even through love, I think you should set a time frame.
I'm saying, but that's a decision for y'all. So it's different strokes for different folks.
It is different strokes for different folks, but I think everybody should at least wait a year.
Yeah.
Just on my personal
No, but shit
experience and my friends' experience and shit, like, nah, let's go on thug this shit out for a year. Let's date. Let me see how you are on your own for a year.
Nah,
because
year's cool.
if you can be stable for a whole year before me and you move together, you get what I mean? I have more trust in you being stable. Bitch, I've been talking to you for 4 months and all of a sudden you homeless and need somewhere to stay.
You probably,
So meaning 9 times out of 10 if we move in, after a few months, you gonna need me to start paying out of
all of a
bills.
sudden is you homeless. You probably been homeless.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? And then you try to come in and feel like, well, what can I do to get her attention to make her feel like I'm a benefit to her?
Yeah. And then not only that, like, let me see how you do on your own. Like, do you feel like since we don't live together, you gonna be faithful to me? Like, let me see if you actually have a little faithfulness.
See, you ain't gonna know that right off the bat because he trying to show you what is.
But that's what I'm saying. If you take that time out before you move in with people, like, okay,
True.
We've been dating
That's
for
based
like
on you and your
a year and
experiences.
3 months, and I done caught this nigga with 3 hoes. That lets me know what it's gonna be when we move in together too. But let me save all this shit.
But
I done caught him with the BM. I done caught him with hoes. I done caught him doing this, doing that. Like, but I caught it all before me and you got some shit together. We stuck together. We paying bills. We doing this.
But that's because you took your time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like everybody should just really play the waiting game on
not real talk.
moving the fuck in.
Yeah.
So Justice said, do not move in until y'all engaged, and that's real.
Because right now it might seem
Now I will. Well, okay, I do understand the engaged part because I was about to say I would want it to be engaged, but most people after they get engaged they wait like a year before they get married. So you still got a year to be like, nah, nigga, this ain't gonna work.
real talk.
So I get that. I actually get that.
It can feel good for the first 3-4 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then you found out, damn, I just wanted this person to come in because I was alone. And I ain't really know this nigga for 3-4 months because he showed me this. And then them 3-4 months passed by and then he started.
But that's why I was saying I kind of disagree on the engagement, but then I kind of do. I guess it just depends on how long y'all plan on getting married after y'all engagement. Because I really feel like you don't know somebody until you live with them.
Exactly.
You literally do not know somebody.
You don't even know them.
You be looking at the cute shit and ooh, he do this and he buy this and ooh,
Well,
we go out to eat.
Especially when you alone.
Oh,
but
bitch.
when you alone and you move him in, now you're blind because you don't even know who he is when you move him in because once again, you didn't play the waiting game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, what'd he say?
Or to Mike's point, noticing that she's lacking to make her feel secure.
That's another thing. And Rashawn, that's real talk. Like, she lacking to make her feel secure. But then, is that all a woman really want? Is security? No. That's just what they want at that moment.
Yep.
Because from the last nigga they probably had, they probably wanted more than security. And they just probably feel like, well, I just want this from him because he shows it better than the last nigga. But that ain't the only thing you gonna want from that nigga either.
Well, not even that he shows it better than the last nigga. If the last nigga fucked you off and you had to constantly be worried about financial issues, my next nigga, I gotta see you coming on that financial side. I ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. And it really ain't even gonna have nothing to be against you. It's really myself.
But like Rashawn just said though, she just moved the nigga in because she feel secure.
Oh yeah, that made her feel more secure.
Right, but what did he bring more to the table besides security?
Yeah.
You didn't give yourself time enough to heal, and you didn't play the waiting game at all.
Yeah.
You just brought a nigga in. Guess what's gonna happen? That shit ain't gonna be right either because you didn't give yourself space and time to even.
Men neither, Brielle. Men neither though. A lot of these niggas be playing rebound. Bitch, break they heart. They on to the next bitch. Like, bitch, give yourself time to heal. God damn.
No matter what you went through.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, Monique said, move in, find out the motherfucker eat and leave crumbs in bed. Ooh!
And you know what? That's what's on our notes. That's on our notes, and we tackling this right now.
Yeah.
When the other person was just a rebound and you didn't give yourself time enough to heal.
Definitely.
That's a forceful bonding situation.
Definitely.
Like, it feel good for the moment, for them couple of months, but you don't know this person 6 months to a year on down the line. And when you do know them, it ain't gonna be.
It's like, I ain't even feeling you, bitch. I thought I liked you.
What
barely.
Justin say?
Don't stay engaged longer than a year, ladies, unless y'all went through something together that affected the process.
Okay, Justin, here you go, Justin. Here you go.
I do feel like that. I feel like most people
should
should be engaged for like a year. Maybe a year and a half if y'all trying to do a big ass
Hey, man,
wedding.
he got a
Need a
question
little
for
time
you.
save up.
Man, he had a question for you, Matt. Can he come work behind the scenes?
We gotta find a job for him.
But do we know how to really? Do we really know how to properly heal? Yeah, wait, shit, wait. Give yourself time and wait, and that shit, and you'll feel it. It's gonna come.
And if you don't know, I feel like go find those go find the process that's gonna make you heal. Don't even put yourself in another situation if you feel like you not healed from something else, cause you ain't gonna do nothing but bring the next person turmoil and your bullshit.
Exactly.
Like, you wrapping me up in your bullshit that you didn't wrap up before me. Like, go figure yourself out. But I stay telling my friends that, like, I have a few friends that are like, what would I call them? They just be relationship. And yes, serial daters. And I'll be like, bitch, date yourself. I don't know how to date myself,
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
bitch.
That's like my last relationship. We were done in November, and here come a nigga moving in. She just hopped on to another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
some people be feeling like they need that, especially when you used to it. But I like. Honestly, before this relationship, I went years being single, like having fun.
And that's good because you might
learning myself.
Because you might feel like you need it, but at the end of the day, it's gonna hurt you in the long run because you don't know that person like you feel like you knew him in the beginning. Yeah. You got to, like you said, learn yourself, learn boundaries. What she say? I think that should be a show topic: how to properly heal, because that's written out.
Real shit.
Let's flip this one. What about this? What about this one? We're gonna read one more.
De Niro said, I'm an independent man. When I come across a woman that I'm attracted to, I like picking her brain. Conversation will tell you like, oh yes.
Okay.
I love just, smoking, talking. What you talking about?
What about, is this a forceful bond when a woman is only with you for your finances?
I think it just depends on the situation. Because some of these niggas be knowing they tricks, and I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. These niggas be knowing they tricking, and they down with tricking because that's the life they live. And a woman is with the man because he tricking. So,
but if it's
how's it forced if y'all both know what time it is?
Situation, but if it's a real relationship, and she only with you for your finances, and she ain't trying to fuck you like
it's
that.
It's a lot of niggas out here married to bitches who just want to go shopping.
She wanna have rules for you, boundaries, like, you know what I'm saying? Even that friend zone shit. But hey, can you help me pay my phone bill? Can you? Yeah. But you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't trying to give me no pussy.
That's because they be shrimp.
Okay.
That's
another subject.
Leave her. That's another. Nah, I mean, it be big dick niggas with money.
We going to say that's force. That is force. I
don't know.
What you say? Cause I'm in the back. And okay, the question was, Rashawn, is it a forced bond when a woman is only with you for your finances? I feel like if it's a real relationship.
Well, what if a man is only with? Okay, that's just like these niggas coming around us when the tax money is in.
That's forced. I'm not knocking that. I'm telling you, it's forced. But that should be.
But I still be questioning the bitches because it be like, bitch, you know damn well.
But if it's beneficial for both, then it's a win for both. Then it's not forced.
It's not forced.
That's not forced.
If you both beneficial.
The narrow force is when she not trying to give you no ass. She friend zoning you by asking you to pay her phone bill. Financial stability. For her reasoning, that's forced, which means she's not with you for nothing else.
Stacey said fair exchange ain't never been robbery, boo.
No, fair exchange ain't never been. So, Stacey, you give me some pussy, I pay your bill here and there. That's not forced. That's that's agreement.
It's a lot of bitches out here fucking, they trick ass niggas. But the love is not there. Yeah, so it ain't all about giving some pussy just because of you giving money.
No, what I'm saying is she's only with me for financial stability. Nothing more. So as a man, if I want something from her, and she'd be like, when did I ever give you some? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gave you none. Why you want to ask now? She's forcing that situation to be what it is because she's only with me for the dollar. But as soon as I ask for some pussy, you ain't never asked me for no pussy, so why you trying to ask now? Yeah. So a nigga gotta get that understood. Don't let a bitch with you.
But at that point, if a bitch say a lame ass line like that, you should know.
Bitches ain't gotta say that. They gonna blow you, but they'll blow you off.
What you mean? I ain't never asked you for no pussy. Hoes don't even like when niggas ask for no pussy.
A bitch will blow you off.
Stop playing with me. Get out.
A bitch will blow you off. That's why now I'm not trying to engage with helping you be financial here and there because if I can't get nothing out of you, where she just said like fair exchange, I don't want it because what do we like? Bitch, I want to be happy too.
That is.
You know, I want to be somewhere alone. I want to be happy. It's a lot of forced relationships. Dead ass.
So y'all, we about to switch it up.
Let's switch it up.
So I know maybe a lot of y'all saw that viral video that was going around. I believe it was on the Shade Room and a lot of other little gossip sites and stuff. But it was this man on there.
Talk about it.
Whew. I was kind of like distraught with it, but you know, it was this man on there just basically saying he had women that he had got pregnant and he did not want to have the baby.
This is really a forceful situation.
Yeah. So he's telling these women that he doesn't want to have the baby. Like, I will pay for the abortion. I will pay for your needs. Anything you need in order to get the baby up out of there, I will take care of it. But I'm coming to you as a man and telling you that I do not want to have these kids. And the women are having them anyway. And he's not liking getting called like a deadbeat. And he doesn't feel like it's fair because he feels like he is telling these women up front who he is. He's showing them all his colors. He's being real. He's not, trying to show you, a fake side of him. So how y'all feel about it?
I think it's both fault. Men should know what don't nothing that you're gonna have a child about.
But it's different situations because you have I know a lot of people who done had kids from busted condoms. You can't help it. I tried to do right. The condom busted.
The point is, regardless of what you did, it happened.
It happened.
Now, responsibilities.
Okay.
Secondly, I'm gonna blame the woman because you gotta know who you fucking when a man is trying to tell you something and you still let that man fuck you knowing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is that a type of forced bond?
No.
Because a woman he's telling you like, hey, if you have this baby, I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna be in this baby life. I don't want to be in this baby life. I don't want to help.
This is what women gotta understand. You gotta take care of your child regardless whether he there or not.
Of course that. Women definitely need to get that through their goddamn head. But I'm saying, like, as far as her wanting a bond with him and her child, and maybe even her.
You're not gonna you can't force that on him though. Because that's his loss.
But I'm saying, do you feel like that's a forced bond when women are calling these men like, oh, you're a deadbeat, da 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 da. When he actually came to,
they're just calling nigga out. But forcing it is like, I'm finna
I
drop the
feel
kids
like
off
that
on the
kind of
porch.
is still in a sense
No,
like
that's just her
forcing it because
That's just her and her feelings. But what's the definition of a deadbeat? A father that's not there for his kids. So she's telling the truth.
well.
That's not forced. What's forced is that she dropped them kids off on the porch, knowing he don't want these motherfucking kids.
But it
That's
be a lot of
forced.
that too, though.
Yeah, that's forced.
I only feel like it's forced, like when women are like on that, like, oh, I'm putting you on child support, oh, I'm calling you
The
a
only thing I
deadbeat.
can respect
If the
them
man
for-
actually came to me, now if I still want my baby, I'm gonna go the fuck off. Me and my baby gonna be
The
good.
only
That's
thing-
cool,
I
baby. You
respect-
ain't gotta be here for
I
me
can
and my
respect him
baby.
for being real, whether people feel like he's right or wrong. I respect him for being honest for who he is. Now, the thing is, everybody have a choice, right? He made his choice. He made his bed. He got to lay in it. He made his choice. His choice was, I don't want these kids. The problem is, a lot of in society, when it comes to when it comes down to the kids, they're gonna favor with the woman because she the one that's gotta nurture these
Of
kids.
course.
You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna look at a nigga like he ain't shit. But at the end of the day, if a man is telling you something and you decide to have these kids, just know what you up against.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it a forced situation? Hell yeah, because he forced you to take care of some kids that he know he done fucking help you make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely forced.
I just, on that end, on my end, I just think, you know, and again, I don't have my own kids yet, so I don't know how it would actually feel. But even how I am now, I'm such a prideful person. If a man literally came to me and I got pregnant, and I feel like he came to me like, hey, I'm gonna be real, like, this not what I'm on. I don't want no baby. I'm not trying to be in this baby life, da 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 da. And he actually taking the time, like, this ain't me finding out 9 months later that you a deadbeat. You get what I mean? This is you coming up to me from the front, like, I'm laying this shit out on the table.
He might be real, but he a real hoe ass nigga.
He can be a hoe ass nigga, but I just feel like my character, I'm not about to be out on social media calling this man out. He made his choice when he told me he didn't want to be there. I'm gonna be the best mama I can fucking be. I'm gonna stand on 10 toes about my motherfucking child.
As a real
but
nigga,
the deadbeats and the child supports and all that.
As a real nigga, like, nigga, did your daddy ever tell you, nigga, he didn't want to be your father, my nigga? I'm not saying there's not niggas out there that ain't never.
Shit, he probably didn't tell him, but he probably wasn't there. He showed the nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, nigga, so in your mind, bro, you shouldn't be like, oh, my daddy did me like that, so I'm gonna do them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be a real nigga, be a real man, instead of, but you know, most niggas, I mean, them
Justice
niggas,
says
it's hoe ass niggas. So.
it takes two, but them women dumb as fuck.
That's the thing, cause women, the women, y'all have the most power in this situation. Not to fuck with a nigga if you don't.
So Ashley said definitely a deadbeat, and them women should have shown.
Exactly. Now he keep fucking with these women, they keep having babies.
So man, he done told her he don't want them kids. Let him pay that abortion and let it go.
But he know who
Reggie.
he fucking to, because nigga, you can fuck the wrong woman and she will fuck you up.
But a lot of these niggas be fucking rats. It's all good
That's what
and
it is.
it's all good and dandy when you fucking rats, running trains on the rats. Then the rats get pregnant.
Check me out for real. Check me out what I
But
say. What
Miss
she say?
Chapman
She have a lot to
said,
say.
get the abortion. It sucks because y'all both played the part. But before you have a baby, understand what that man is saying. That is definitely a forced bond. Many women think once I have this baby, he gonna want me. Or child support. I don't respect him for not being there if they have the kid, but let's be real, he can have that opinion. He can say don't have it. Most of these men aren't ready. You don't want you, they don't want you, let alone have a baby.
I agree. It's like, I agree because it's like.
She said abort mission. So I'm gonna put this out there because a lot of
But
people
would you abort the mission just for the nigga, or do you want to love your child and have your child?
But that's the difference, though. It's a lot of women out here having babies for men that don't want them or the
Fuck
goddamn
that
baby.
nigga. Fuck that nigga. And I say that because I'm a single father.
So,
And I-
yeah. But look, okay, so I was about to put that into play. So check this out. So everybody is getting on men about like being deadbeats, da-da-da-da. I have seen in a lot of situations where a woman doesn't want a baby and a man does. But at the end of the day, this is this woman's body. If she wants to go abort that goddamn baby, because, hey, I ain't ready to be no mama right now, or right now, I just had 2 kids these last 2 summers.
So-
Bitch, the summer is mine this year. Like, fuck you.
If he do that to you, don't feel no kind of way.
But that's why I'm saying I feel like it's a forced bond because if you didn't want to have a baby and you did want to go abort the baby and that man wanted that baby, What it look like him calling you an old deadbeat asshole, you a fucking murderer, dumb bitch. Like, steady trying to take you to court about having your baby.
Make that nigga take care of that baby by himself.
It's gonna be real funny when niggas start taking bitches to court about not wanting to have their baby.
That's crazy.
Real shit though, because it takes two. Like, everybody want to be,
But will the system be on our side with that? Because the system ain't on our side with a lot of shit.
if you got the right motherfucker. But that's what I'm saying. It be a lot of men who be wanting that. And then it's a lot of men who the women had a baby and the women be deadbeats.
The really shit I seen in court was what I went through with this old black judge when I put my baby mama on child support. And the judge, she kept saying, can I sign my rights away? Maybe she was in her feelings, she was mad or whatever, which I could see she was. Mm-hmm. And the judge was like, no, you can't. And she kept asking, and the judge kept saying, no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the really shit from a judge to say, because it's kind of like, are you trying to get out of this situation because you're on child support? I'm not going to just let you give up your rights.
So Ms. Chapman said a man actually sued a woman and won. Said now they on your side and it's for aborting his baby.
Hey, but look though.
Now they on your side with that.
That's some real shit too though. Like, if you can get what you want out of me in court, why I can't get what I want out of you in court when it comes to? Because look, we both parents.
You
right?
really just gotta have the right judge. Because like you said,
we both parents, right?
Yeah.
So why is when they do joint custody, that's 50-50. So when I do go to court for you for aborting my baby, that should be the same thing as 50-50. I should have just as much rights as you.
But you really should. Like I'm saying, it takes two people to make a baby. So if a man is coming to you and telling you that ain't what he want, up to that point, it's either you abort that baby or you had that baby and you take the responsibility of being a single mother.
When it comes to women being mothers, I feel like they feel entitled by the situation that happened. Because,
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
They know the
if I carry a baby for 9 months, I'm a damn sure feeling
just
entitled
like now,
too.
just like now.
But I ain't gonna be no
Just
hoe.
like now, you can put a nigga on child support before the baby even born.
Yeah, that's crazy. So De Niro said that's being selfish, Haki, because if either party doesn't want a baby, but the other party goes about having it without consent, then that's on them. That's selfish. And that's what I actually agree with that. I feel like if a man is telling you that he doesn't want to have a baby, and you're not really sure you want to have a baby without some support, go on and abort that child, fam. Because, like, if you're not ready to be a single parent and take that responsibility of being a single parent,
I feel like you should have the right to do what you want to do with your body, and we should have the right to take your ass to court with the baby.
I mean, and I agree with that too. If you feel that strongly about it,
if you feel that strongly about it,
I
feel like the judge will have that.
This nigga funny. Peasy said, "Don't nothing make me more happier but to see a man put a woman on child support. Melts my heart, man." Not real shit, but really. And I done even told my dude about it before. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you though. He said this is the topic.
I feel like men feel played by the system and they don't like to fight against the system. A lot of men will give up when it come to child support. Like, I was mad as hell at my man when he didn't show up to his own child support meeting. I'm like, he just already had it set up in his mind like, oh, they ain't gonna fuck with me. Oh, they gonna make me pay that anyway.
They're not. When my baby mama had,
and he said his friends were saying the same thing.
When my baby mama had our first child, they kept calling her to put me up because of the SNAP benefits, the food stuff. Mm-hmm. They kept calling her like, "What's his name?" They were trying to put me on child support themselves, and she was just like, "I'm not giving you."
But my whole thing is like, why you wasn't voicing your side though?
They not. It ain't about voicing your side. They automatically gonna put you on there because if you get your child Medicaid, this and that and the other, they're automatically gonna put you on there.
No, I understand that part. I get that. That's a whole nother section of child support though. Yeah, you know now if you getting anything that the government offering, bitch, somebody gotta pay. Yeah, so that's a different section. But I'm talking about somebody who not even on no welfare. They just want to put you on child support.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say. Your ass getting on there if they apply for you.
You could get on there, but you might not have to pay as much. But
the point is, you still paying. Name me please, somebody just give me a newspaper or a situation on the internet where a motherfucker just won a case where he ain't have to pay child support.
I mean, but I feel like if my whole thing about this topic is a lot of men don't fight it. So it's normal for them to
How
go
do-
against
we
y'all.
don't even know how to fight it
because
nobody
y'all
never
don't try though.
Nobody never tells us that we're gonna win in a situation.
But
like
that's, look at what you saying though. Y'all automatically have it set up in y'all head
That's how,
that you're gonna lose.
that's how the system got it. They got us looking at we always losing.
Exactly. But look, if a number of y'all fucking step the fuck up and change some things and try to change some
what?
shit.
Like how?
Voicing the same way black people protesting about shit,
Hey,
doing
man,
this,
how
doing
many
that.
times have you seen on news black men talk about child support?
Exactly,
A
but
lot.
that's y'all. No,
Yes,
hell no.
yes, it do. It just gets swept under the rug.
No.
Look on the internet and see how many niggas talk about it.
It's a lot of men.
It's a lot of men talk about that
Nowadays.
shit.
But I'm talking about actually go to the court and try to change
You
something
can't
about it.
change
Are
that
you
shit in
on social media venting and bitching about it? Or y'all all, hey man, we gotta go to the court.
Niggas do.
We gotta
People do.
let's get us a
I'm
lawyer.
telling you.
Let's try to change some shit in the system.
The only thing I think that needs to change about child support is you should be able to see where the money's being spent.
That's it, bro.
That too.
And I feel like this. I feel like this. Just as much as I pay, I want to say, hey, Your Honor, why do I gotta pay $650 or $800 or $1,500 when she make money as well? If we both parents and we're both co-parenting the child, why does my money matter more than hers?
I honestly
You-
feel like child support. If I gotta pay $500, bitch, you gotta pay $500 in the pot,
Agreeable.
and it's
Agreeable.
on her.
But guess
It's
what,
in the
though?
pot.
I'm paying $2,500. You're not paying that a month. They making me pay $3,000 a month. You not coming.
But I
out-
definitely feel like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it should
what about
agree.
what about Your Honor?
it should
When
be
you tell-
noted where the money is
when you
going.
come, when I come to court, right? Can you tell her to bring her income too? Like when you look at my shit, when I go to work and you
Yeah.
pull out my check, can you tell her to bring her income too? That way we can balance the.
And Big Quan, this is exactly what I'm saying. I feel like if it's not asked
Y'all think we
enough,
don't ask, but we do. That's a lot. I'm telling y'all,
so
man.
Peasy said child support so one-sided. You
It
can be
is.
a great dad and they will still get a woman more credit.
They will.
But,
And they
bro-
think- and this is the thing. Women don't actually see that it's men out there that's really fighting, that's really like digging deep in that shit. But the system ain't church. They making it to work.
Y'all saying the system, but y'all just going to court. Y'all niggas will get a lawyer for anything
say,
else,
look,
but won't get a child support lawyer.
Y'all,
I ain't heard a nigga yet say they be getting child
they
support
don't
lawyers.
got child support lawyers.
Yes, the fuck they do. You are a fucking lie.
Hey, guess what? The point is, we still have to pay.
It ain't no point. That's the point right there. Y'all
Hey, man,
don't want to
hey,
put
man,
as
hey,
much
man,
into
hey, man,
that.
They think we're not putting as much into that, but the point is, the man gets what. Okay, that's just like Section 8. They don't want y'all to have a man in the house. As soon as they see y'all our clothes, they kick y'all the fuck out. Why you think that? Because they don't want us there. They want.
I understand historically the system is meant to bring y'all down, but my
That's
whole
why.
thing is,
So what you
y'all,
saying?
men today in this generation, y'all already have it in y'all mind that it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be an L, so I'm not even
So
gonna
tell me, when
try.
has it ever been a W for a man to not ever be on child support? Where
Bro,
where the
but
judge
I'm
say-
saying,
where the
when
judge
have
say-
y'all
where the
ever
judge say-
tried to not be on child support? Y'all all just take that shit.
Because
Well, it's a lot of men who have tried to not be on.
exactly, a lot of men.
It's a lot of men who don't went to
Yeah, celebrities, motherfucking
No,
ball
regular
players,
niggas.
and done
Regular
got
dudes.
lawyers. Done did all that. Or did they just go pleading and da-da-da-da?
Watch this. You don't get a lawyer when you put me on child support. It's automatically you versus me, right? But I gotta go get a lawyer. Why do I gotta pay money for a lawyer?
If you fighting for it, if you
I
fighting
should, be
something
able to,
different.
I should be able to fight for it when I mediate with the
Look, check this out.
Say-
Check this
say,
out.
everything's about
That's
money
just
with the
like
man.
on a case. That's just like you got a drug case or a scamming case, all that. You gonna go get a lawyer. You gonna go get a lawyer to fight
Why do
your
I gotta
behalf.
get
You
a
ain't
lawyer?
gonna want no court
Why?
appointed.
I don't want a lawyer, period. I just want to go see the judge like you get to see the judge.
But no,
You
I'm
don't get to
saying
see a
like
lawyer.
on some different shit. A nigga will go. A nigga not gonna
Why-
get no
listen,
court appointed
that's what I'm
for
telling
no
you.
other shit.
We don't need a lawyer.
When you playing with his
Look,
life.
I don't need a lawyer, period. This is not even a case. This is my child like it's your child. You don't
But
get to see a
look,
lawyer.
but
Why do I gotta see a lawyer?
let me make this difference. When a nigga is fighting for his life, when a nigga is fighting for his own life, I bet you he won't settle on no fucking court appointments.
But this not
I
about.
bet you
this
he
not
won't
me
sit on
fighting
no
for my
court
own
appointment.
life. This is about me seeing.
These about my kids, which are my life. Should be
I'm
my
not
life.
fighting for my life
So-
though. I'm not fighting for my life though. I'm fighting for my life if I'm beating a murder. If I'm trying to beat a murder charge or some shit.
If you're trying to be some goddamn traffic ticket, sometimes I got a traffic ticket lawyer. Fuck you mean, like, nigga, I don't want the court appointment. Like, I don't want to sit in jail for
I
nothing.
shouldn't have to have a lawyer, period, for my child just for me to go to court and say, Your Honor, I think I should pay child support because of this, and this. Or, Your Honor, I think I should pay this much. I don't need a lawyer to say that for me. I can bring in my income.
Understand it.
I can bring in my income like you can bring in your income. The judge can go to the back room.
So why do you need a lawyer in a case, but you don't need a lawyer for your child?
Because my child support ain't a fucking case like it is for the murder charge.
It is a fucking case. You get a case number and you appear before a judge.
That's what I just said though. Check this out. I gotta bring. They looking at my income. They never look at y'all income and say, okay, Susie, you make this much. He make this much. So to be fair, for a fair
I
exchange,
get all of this
for a fair exchange,
but
you don't get a lawyer. I gotta get a lawyer.
Look.
That's not that shit.
Because look, I'm not fighting for. First of all, the system is already winning in my direction, like y'all have said, right?
Okay then.
Just like a DA or anybody that's going against you, it's already in their direction. That's why you are getting a lawyer to fight your case.
Child support. The system want us to pay child support anyway. Because the money's going to go to them. They're going to get some kind of pennies out of this shit, right?
The government is making money.
Yeah, so watch this. You telling me get a lawyer is more fucking money that I don't got already.
And you getting a lawyer.
I already don't got money to pay the amount of money.
But you getting a lawyer for an outside case of that, you're paying money out of your pocket. Those lawyers not free.
Because that case might be deeper than just paying child support. A nigga ain't ready.
I just feel like that's kind of selfish in a sense because your kids should be your life. You will hire a lawyer to fight for your own life, but you won't hire a lawyer to fight for your fucking kids' lives.
That's
for your
two different
kids.
situations.
How?
My kid is not a murder charge I'm trying to beat. I know the FBI on my ass. That's way bigger than this motherfucking kid, bro.
But your kids should be the biggest thing.
It's not.
I want it to be fair. I want it to be fair.
So, okay,
if I'm spending money on my kids, I want it to get spent in the wrong.
Realistically, I'm trying to be the...
Okay, look at this too. A lot of y'all know y'all got bullshit ass baby mamas. Y'all know half of y'all child support be getting spent on wigs, hair, clothes, woo. Don't be going towards your kids.
That's what I said.
But look,
it needs to be a way to track.
Thank you.
That too.
Thank you.
But I'm saying at this point, nigga, get receipts. Show the judge this. She has a pattern of doing this. When we was together, I had to pay for all this. Like, nigga, I want to see where my money going. Like, get a lawyer, all of that. Like, you should invest in your child's life. And if I gotta pay child support, I should have a say so on when I can get my kids. Pick up my kids.
I feel like men.
Even niggas on child support can't even get their fucking kids when they want to.
Men shouldn't have
make it make sense.
No, so on that part, you do go to court and say, hey, I'm not seeing my child like I'm supposed to. That's okay. That part I understand, but
niggas don't even do that.
But they do.
A lot of niggas don't.
But men should. That's because they don't want to take care of their kids. But men should have to go through hell and hot water just for that. When you not going through hell and hot water for that. No, bro. Like what you saying, I hear you. But it's like that shit shouldn't be logical for a man to go through just to see his.
It's not logical, but it's reality. That's my whole thing.
And that's the point. It should be a fair exchange within reality for me to pay.
It should be, but it's not. If you already know it's fighting against you, I'm gonna come with them extra bullets. That's all I'm saying.
So you know. So now you're taking advantage of the system. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. How
am I taking advantage? I'm saying like from a man point of view. I'm saying if I was a man, I'm gonna bring some extra. But if I already know some shit against me, I'm coming in packing.
Look, your piece say.
He said, then I don't understand how you owe your baby mama $30K in child support and she ain't even spend $30K. I think we should just boycott it. But look what you saying. But look what you saying. You fucking boycotting it. You saying something.
Because we know the system not on our side. We know the system not gonna be on our side. Come on, how you owe $50K?
But that's real shit. As a man, if I was just with my baby mama, or me and my baby mama probably ain't been together for 2-3 years.
Say fighting for kids is way different.
All of a sudden, I got $30K in back pay. You got me fucked up if I ain't getting no lawyer. How the fuck I owe this whole $30K and I've been taking care of my kids?
What? You're still gonna pay that $30K. The system don't give a fuck. That's what they pay.
You might still have to pay back pay, but it might not be $30K if you come at the situation right. That's what I'm saying.
B say, Mike, they do look at our income, but we are considered the custodial parent. They do not look at y'all income. No, they don't. They don't look. My baby mom on child support. They don't look at my income. They just they don't child support.
Rashawn said Vonda is a great family lawyer and she understands the system. I know her personally. She gave me the best advice during my divorce. make price with her and come up with make peace with her and
My
come up
baby
with
mama
an
on
agreement.
child support, and they didn't ask me for my income. I kid you the fuck not. They ain't ask me for shit. They just knew I had the kids. They put
De
it
Niro said the system is too much. The receipts don't work.
These are women saying this shit.
Yep, I know her too. She's great. But I'm not saying that if one
So
person
hold on.
do it,
So
it's
Rashawn,
gonna
are
work.
you saying bond of the judge? You saying she look at facts within the two people, within the two parents? She look at facts. That's what you were saying.
Don't matter, Susie. Receipts don't matter. I'm not saying just receipts. I'm saying like if you got a lawyer, sat down with a lawyer, came up with a negotiation plan. Yeah, I'm not telling y'all if y'all get a lawyer.
We got money to pay for child support, so how the fuck we gonna pay for a lawyer?
Yeah.
That's a lot you putting on a man.
It's payment plans. It's all type of shit. I done been dead broke and done had to get a lawyer before any done got done.
Look at what a man gotta go through for his fucking kid, bro. A kid he made. You ain't
All I'm saying is, y'all, look.
You ain't gotta go through that.
I'm not sitting here saying that if y'all get a lawyer, y'all are not gonna be on child support. Y'all are gonna win. Y'all
That's the point. See,
what I'm saying is, you could negotiate a better deal out of it. I feel like a lot of y'all be going up there just accepting. Okay, I'm gonna pay $1,000 a
the only way
month.
we can negotiate that deal is if the system changed to put y'all in front and say, "Hey, what's your income?" That's. What's your question, man?
Have you ever been to court when somebody is getting a child support negotiated?
Yeah.
So what do they ask?
I mean, they ask about just the income and who does what, all that. Yeah.
Income.
Who pays what already?
So
Where the kids living, all that.
how can you, outside of lying,
Mm-hmm.
how can you debate your pay, your income, insurance, where the child lives primarily? How can you debate that?
What do you mean? How can you debate it?
How can you debate that in order to get less, child support? The child support is basically however the judge feel about the situation.
Yes, but I'm saying if y'all feel like a judge is not gonna listen to y'all when y'all come to the stand, why not get a lawyer that's more well respected? He might actually. Okay, I see what you're saying here.
Hey,
you made a good point right
the niggas that
here.
get lawyers are the celebrities who got money for lawyers like that. We don't have no fucking regular.
But my thing is, I just feel like men don't try when it comes to that.
We don't have money to even come to that. Is what I'm saying. We don't got
A lot of
money.
these niggas be having money, they just don't want to deal with child support.
I can understand that too.
And then even if you don't, like I said, I done been in a situation where I had to get a damn
I'm just
lawyer,
saying
and
the
I was
same
dead
way-
broke,
I'm
and I
just
made that shit happen. I
I'm just
made
saying-
payments.
I'm just saying, so the same way the system put the odds against the man, they never put the odds against the woman for a fair exchange. So
And I never said they do, but I'm just saying a lawyer would make a big difference. And if more men did it would start to make a difference in the thing. Y'all not doing it at all, so shit, it's just like layover. Fuck it, them niggas don't be current. We do this all the time. This an easy case. These niggas lay over every time. Okay, we just gonna give them that. Ain't no nigga appealed this shit before. Niggas don't be appealing this shit. Niggas don't be caring about what we put. Fuck it.
can
She
agree
look
with that.
kind of cool. She look good today. I'm
can agree with
gonna
that.
approve her for
I can agree with
600.
that. You just tell me.
Ass fat in the jeans. Fuck it. I'm gonna approve this bitch for $1,000 a month. Oh, she seems like a nice lady. Baby daddy, she saying her baby daddy ain't shit. I'm gonna go with what she say. Let me approve her. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all not appealing this shit. That's all I'm
just
saying.
saying, I hate the fact that we gotta work to appeal and do this for our kid when y'all never have to work to do anything for the kid besides take care of them. You know what I'm saying? I just wish the system would be like, hey, what's your income? Where your receipts at? And let's do this. Cause you know, what your people
Yeah,
say?
but he said, Susie, you really think you finna tell the judge what you not finna pay?
Oh,
They
no,
gonna
no.
fix
They
you.
gonna fix your
No,
ass.
not me. I'm just saying if y'all got lawyers, like, that's better ways of
She said your lawyer- she said
negotiating.
your lawyer-
Like
And your
negotiating
lawyer know
pay.
the judge type shit, maybe.
That's so, man. Even these drug cases, all this shit. A lot of these lawyers ain't good lawyers. They just got in
Look what
good
she
with
said.
these fucking
I think child
judges.
support should go based on the age of the child because what 1-year-old need $500, $600 a month.
I'm outside. That too.
I agree. See, I ain't got
Justin
4K.
said he paid $4K for his. But the thing is, a lot of the times you don't have to pay $4K up front.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish I can go to court and just tell. I
My lawyer that I had to get when I was fucked up with 5 bands. I damn sure ain't had
I'ma go to
5
court.
bands.
I'm gonna go to court and tell the judge take my baby mama off child support. Cause it's just a waste of my fucking time. Well, I don't give a fuck that.
But these women won't do that, so.
I don't care. I care about my kids. I don't want to keep going to court. I don't care.
So Rashawn said, I ain't got no money. I can't afford a lawyer. If I pay for a lawyer, I'm going to be a homosexual. Ain't that what you call the homeless? Oh, my God.
No, my God, you done put it
Y'all
all
so
together.
extra.
Yes,
Okay, y'all. So, yeah, that little...
That was a little strong topic right there.
Okay, so
we gotta
we
get your
was...
questions.
Well, we was on one of them. So, yeah, you can pay installments for sure. I know, because I was definitely a broke bitch who needed a lawyer. I'm not in jail today because of it, but it got paid. Hello. As we were speaking on these people who, these men or even women who, okay, but these women or men who basically like in the beginning chose to be deadbeats. And you know, a lot of times I see a lot of people come back and you know, they trying to be a better man or a better woman and they want to be in their child's lives. How do y'all feel about that? Like, would y'all try to force y'all child to have a relationship with that parent because it's like the right thing to do? Because, you know, back in the day, like them old folks, I don't give a fuck what your mama did. Granny be like, that's still your mama.
Well,
bitch.
I'm not going to force my child to stay there, but you going to go.
Not stay, but I'm saying like actually build a bond with that parent.
Yeah, because
even though they was a bullshit parent for X amount of years or been off and on.
Because you're not going to blame me for you not seeing your mama when you get old either, motherfucker.
No, I'm not saying like you saying no, you can't go over there. I'm saying like your child comes to you and is like, I don't want to be around them. I don't want to go around them. You as a parent, are you like, no, you need to try to build this bond with your mom. You need to.
I mean, my daughter tells me right now, sometimes she don't want to go to her mom's house. But that's your mom, and you're going to go see your mom, because if your mom died tomorrow, motherfucker, you're going to be crying. So, yeah, as parents, we make the best decision for our children. Yeah. Not our children make the decision for us.
Definitely.
Now, yes, we listen to our children, and we hear what they got to say, but they don't get the end decision. My son told me, we finna move into a new home. My son feel like the room is too small.
Yeah.
So this nigga jump up and say, the room too small, daddy. I ain't moving in there. I'd rather go stay with mama. So today I fix his funky ass. Guess what you finna do? You finna pack up all your clothes tomorrow because you get out of school at 12 o'clock tomorrow and it's spring break and you gonna go stay with your mama for a whole month. Oh, that nigga was crying like a motherfucker. I didn't say that. I said I want to stay. No, what you said was the house was too small, so now you acting ungrateful. Now you finna really go bum with a motherfucking ass.
Oh, that sound like my work for sure.
So what? So you gotta make these kids learn their lesson.
Yeah.
And a lot of us don't. So now my son finna go stay with his mom for a month. Really not. He gonna, cause I know after spring break, he gonna, well, I'm gonna get to school. Mama ain't got no car. We should have thought about that shit when you said what you said. So I know I'm gonna make him miss school Monday.
Yeah.
And I know he gonna come.
Just to make him feel it.
There you go. You gotta make your kid learn. My shit, like, if I feel like, nigga, what bills you pay? What? And then you try to tell me you don't want to stay here, and I went and got this home and put the deposit on it, and you gonna tell me you rather go stay with your mama? Now I'm gonna fix your funky ass because your mama ain't got shit to do. What the fuck? I just put
yeah.
So yeah. A lot of us make your kids learn their goddamn lesson. And even if you know their parents is not being a father figure to them or a mother figure for them, don't force it. Don't force it. But if your child
But that's what I was basically asking, like, if they honestly, like, let's say they been in and out their life all their life. Now they done got to a point, your child like 10, 12, I really want to do better. They come to you as the other
read
parent.
what she said, and I'm finna go off of what she said.
So Drea said, nah, I would let it be my child decision. So it ain't like I'm forcing them to have a bond, nor like I'm keeping them away from the other parent. Okay, watch this, Drea. If they over 14, they can have that decision. I respect it. If they younger, they're gonna go visit their parent for the weekend or whatever, and now I come get them because they're not gonna make that decision for themselves all the time. Because if they make decisions for themselves all the time, they're gonna be used to you just letting them do whatever they want to do. So my twins are 16 years old. And then I definitely agree on the age part because sometimes you just not mentally stable to even make that decision. Right, because you be feeling like you don't want them in your life, then you get 16, 17, and you seeing all these other kids with their parents, and you like, damn. Okay, so like my 16-year-old, I got two sets of twins, 12-year-olds, 16-year-olds. My 16-year-olds, sometimes they say they don't want to come over, they want to chill at home. I don't take it no kind of way because sometimes I don't want to be dealing with y'all motherfuckers. Anyway. Yeah. And sometimes they want to come be with daddy. Now, my 12-year-olds, they don't make that decision right now. Because
this still y'all mama, and even though they mama on child support and she don't pay, she still had them. She still carried them. I respect mothers, even though she not mother.
Like ideal, yeah.
I still respect the fact that's their mother. She could be gone tomorrow. I have to look at what I'm doing as a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Drill said something else too.
She said really it depends on the age of the kids and how stable the
That's what I go off of, Drill. I look at the age. Rashawn?
So honestly, I say it depends on the growth and the maturity. The real question is, what is the value of the other parent since they didn't want to be there?
So I don't even worry about the value of the other parent because I don't want to put my BM out there like that because there might be some things I don't like that she haven't done. But at the end of the day, that's still their mother.
And I won't even
as a father, I'm going to do what I got to do anyway. I've been doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about the value of her or none of that no more because if you're let me tell you something, if you're a real parent and you know they struggling or whatever they going through and they can't help themselves at the moment, don't attack them.
Yeah.
Because that's just, what you wasting your time and energy attacking somebody that ain't, I remember a time when I wasn't on my shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't have it together.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about what they ain't got going. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a parent. I'm still a father.
Yeah.
So if she get cancer tomorrow, God forbid, and die from cancer a year from now, God forbid,
what did PZ
I
say?
still got to do what I got to do.
So PZ said, hell yeah, you force it being a parent. It's your job to make the hard choices. You only get one mama/daddy.
True.
What big mama say, they gon' come around one day.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say that as well. When he was saying that they didn't want to be there, sometimes I can honestly say that people be wanting to be there, but in their mind, they so insecure with themselves and what they built up in their own mind of what a father or a mother should be. It keeps them away from their kids.
I'm honest, like my mama wasn't no mother figure. You know what I'm saying? She was in and out, come in. My grandmother took care of us. Now my mama take care of, she helped take care of the grandkids because of,
she in a better space.
Right, and now she's gonna move with me. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you just gotta live your life, my nigga. Period. You know what I'm saying? You can't go around blaming nobody, yada, yada, yada.
And I think for that reason only is why I would honestly probably, I ain't even gonna say force, but I would, if my child was on some shit like, Mama, I don't want to go over there. Hey, just go see what they talking about or just go meet them. You might actually end up having a good time.
And say, call me.
Yeah.
You know
Because like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like I understand, like sometimes people want to be there, but they just couldn't. They steady trying to make a way, steady trying to.
And they basically wasn't there.
And I ain't gonna lie, like you be having shit going on, and before you know it, 3-4 years done went by, and you like, God damn,
I'm gonna tell you something
like
too, Susie. I have been mentally weak before, and I have been mentally strong. I'm at a point where I'm mentally strong. But most people be like, oh fuck that, they can. You can't tell.
Everybody not mentally there.
Everybody not mentally strong. So you gotta know when people are mentally weak, they don't see shit how you see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people just not there, and you can't just because you there, you can't blame them for not being there. They just not there yet, my nigga. And some people, it take them 50 years old to get that far because of how they was raised and what they don't know. Like I'm 35. My daddy wasn't there my whole life, so he couldn't guide me to teach me about credit and this and that. And I'm just now learning that shit right now type shit. So can you blame a nigga for not knowing? No, because a nigga didn't know. I come from the gutter, the trenches, where didn't nobody teach us shit. I had us stuck in a box. So I had to go find rich niggas because of the lane I was in, and they taught me some shit. Different niggas. But as a long, I was like, damn, bro, why I didn't know this shit when I was 25, 24, 23? Because I didn't have a father to guide me. So I was mentally weak in that area. So I don't go around blaming people where they mentally weak at because you don't know how another person was raised or how they were or whatever.
Real shit.
So we got how many? We gonna go to 11. We got seven. We got 7 minutes, y'all. So we gonna go to 11.
Okay, so this was like the last thing. So we've been talking about love, relationships.
But she said my mama gave up all her kids, but now she's making it right, and she's 27.
And at least she doing it because there's some people that'll never make it right. Yeah.
And you want look when you want your mother to love her grandkids, because when you want to go out to the club and party.
Let your club before it, hello. But
who is working? This nigga thanking us for sure. Who is working behind the scenes? Thank you
they
all.
Love
appreciate y'all. Talking about podcast Wednesdays at 9 p.m. though. Susie Mac, what's up?
But so we done talked about relationships. We done talked about the baby daddy, baby mama. drama. Now we gonna talk about friends. Forcing bonds with your friends. Woo, Lord. So
That just ain't gonna work. Cause your friend gonna feel like, bitch, I got your back, bitch. I'm this. Then your partner gonna be like, nigga, we could be like this with the hoes, and why you wanna be with that bitch, bro? That bitch gonna want.
oh
So you just
Lord.
gotta deal with your friends when you deal with your friends, and deal with your nigga and your bitch when you deal.
But it don't even only be like your friends, which or your partners with your girl or your nigga. Like,
Already, Monique.
have you ever like? I don't know how men do, cause I don't know if you do as dudes. Do y'all bring like y'all other partners around y'all other partners, or do y'all just automatically keep that shit separate?
It depends on how I know a nigga. Like if I know this nigga a fake, a fuck nigga, I'm not bringing around my real homie because I know my real homie gonna handle that shit as soon as they see some fuck shit happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't
So I feel like a lot of time as women, you know, we get dressed, we want to go to the club, and it's like your other friend see you coming out, then your other friend want to come, and these are like two different mixtures of people,
Okay.
but you have these two friends for different reasons.
But that's your mistake that you make though, because I'm gonna tell you about niggas, real niggas. Niggas ain't, if you know a fuck nigga, you gonna keep your distance from him. If you know a nigga act a certain way, you gonna keep your distance. Men, we keep our distance from certain people, well, especially other guys. We keep our distance from because we have a certain set of friends that we really truly fuck with like this. So we're not gonna bring this nigga around these people.
Yeah.
We just, it's
But I mean, what if none of your friends are fuck people? They just like don't mix. Like,
then you don't take them
so-
out
You
together.
got your friends that you play Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
yeah, like.
You go
So, but I see some
thing is,
people
I'm a
that
fuck-
try to force bonds between
I ain't
friends.
forcing
Like,
that shit because
like
guess
let's
what?
say you got your best friend, then you got your homegirl
I
that
know who to
y'all
bring
met on
around
some
who,
other
that's
shit,
exactly,
and y'all
son.
be kicking.
I know who to bring around who. That's me. I'm not gonna bring this nigga around this nigga knowing that this nigga don't cut. He might like. I know this nigga not gonna cover this nigga 'cause this nigga ways.
Okay, so
doing
boom.
it.
Speaking on, you know not to bring niggas around niggas. Have you ever had friends who be salty that you did something with the other one? Like,
Yeah.
why you didn't invite me to that shit?
And I'm telling this.
But how do you tell them,
Because
like, nigga, y'all don't?
You keep it a buck with the nigga. You know, motherfucking, goddamn Rashad over here. Don't. I ain't feeling you like that, my nigga, and I ain't got time for that bullshit.
I don't believe niggas be talking like this to each
Man,
other.
shit, nigga.
What you mean that nigga don't like me? Fuck you mean? Da, da, da. Like,
Nigga.
I just feel like y'all don't be talking like what?
Man, niggas do talk like that. What you mean, real nigga? Hey, man, you already know how Craig crazy ass is, bro. I ain't got time for that nigga. Man, be like, hell
But
nah,
see,
fuck that
that's
nigga.
kind of like sugarcoating it.
That
though.
ain't sugarcoat. They just telling Matt that nigga crazy, and you know Craig be on bullshit, and Craig know he be on bullshit. We'll tell Craig he on bullshit.
yeah.
You'll tell your homegirl she be on bullshit.
So, Bria said our friends ain't meant to be
They
mixed,
not.
and they
And you gotta know how
not.
to deal with your friends. You gotta know, hey bitch, I'll fuck with you next week, cause you know you and goddamn me Jessica, y'all had a fight last time, and I ain't got time for y'all bullshit.
Ooh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, real shit. Okay, so what about outgrowing friends? Like, have you ever noticed that? Cause y'all know Creed did just drop, and you know they used to be friends back in the day.
But
Yeah, they been each
you
other
know,
ass.
you are
But
great people. But if it's meant to be back together, it happens.
you do outgrow people, but it's like I catch a lot of people forcing bonds with like people that they just got history with. It ain't always about relationships. People do this with friendships.
But do it work? Do the forceful, is the forceful bond work? Does it work? Is the question. Does it work? When they force the bond, did it work? Or is it just still bullshit?
I mean, you never really know. I mean, people. I don't feel like
So that's
people.
like mixing brown and clear liquor. Shit ain't
Hey, and I do it all the time.
Poison,
Look,
Bree.
and I do it all the time.
Poison.
Said can't force it. It just gotta make it flow naturally, or just keep them separate.
Or like if they mature enough and you on a party bus and you know this bitch don't like bitch, you go to the front.
And look, I was about to say that too. Like, okay, so you know, at least once a year, all of them have to.
Okay, so guess what?
Mix and
friend,
mingle.
Let me holler at you because this is my birthday, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know how y'all talk. This is my birthday, bitch. I don't need you coming on the bus tripping and shit with Quita because bitch.
So you basically gotta have like a pep talk with your different
And
friends.
if your friend ain't on that shit and she tripping, bitch, don't come to my birthday party. You just gonna miss out this year. Love you, but can't have it.
Okay.
Straight up.
So y'all give it ground.
I'm telling Craig, don't come in here with that. Ain't no straps tonight. None of that. We at the crib. We drinking. We chilling. Hey, don't bring your strap in. You can have a bitch in your car. We ain't got time for all that. Cause when you bring your strap, Jacob gonna want to bring his.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it real with your people, my nigga.
Yeah.
You got to, cause if you don't, it's like you sugarcoating the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you tell Jessica, Don't be on. You know how you get when you get drunk, bitch. Don't be bringing up old shit with Monique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You brought up that fight 5 years ago. Now Monique feels some type of way because come on, man.
Okay, so I'm about to circle it back around a relationship. So what if your closest and your dearest friend, like this is your road dog, your ride or die, they got an issue with the person you fucking with, but you really fucking with this person too.
All right, but guess what? My friends don't make. I don't give a fuck how much I fuck with you. You can't tell me who I can fuck with, who I can't fuck with. Cause bitch, it might have been somebody that you was around that I ain't like either, and I kept it copacetic. So you not gonna tell me as a man, I don't like that nigga. James,
but what if
bro.
they have like legitimate reasons of not liking them?
That's cool. That's your reason. That ain't my reason. You are your own individual. You're not gonna tell me who the fuck to like. And you my nigga. I fuck with you, nigga. But if you don't fuck with this nigga, just don't come around, bro.
He said, "Cause we gonna whoop her ass." So bringing two of your friends together and they get into it be the worst. Like, then, oh yeah, I hate that shit too. But y'all
I feel that too though. But niggas don't go through shit like that. Men, we don't.
I think that's more like a female catty thing.
But see, the thing is, men, we keep it real with each other. Women, y'all gotta keep it real with y'all. Even if I'm y'all closest friends, keep it real with them bitches. Like, hey, Jessica, you were wrong as fuck, bitch.
Brielle said I had to cut her ass off. Wait, so Brielle, did you cut your friend off?
That's what I'm saying. But you gotta be real like that though.
So Brielle, did you cut your friend off because she didn't like your dude?
Yeah, like what was that about?
What was that about, girl? Oh, you know how I feel about this. Ooh.
So
y'all out here being messy, Brittany.
Y'all never get over the hump that y'all need to get over because y'all ain't gonna keep it real with y'all friends because y'all feel like it's an emotional attachment. Men, we know it's an emotional attachment, but we don't carry the emotions.
We won't take that shit personal.
Yeah, we won't take that shit personal. We be like, hey, bro, you already know how.
As far as like me being a friend and me not, cause I mean I definitely done had some homegirls that I just did not fuck with that nigga. I seen that peon from a mile motherfucking way, but at the same time. I said my piece with my homegirl, but I was never that friend that made it a problem. I don't like when people try to make it a problem. Yeah, that's when my problem come in.
To me, that's forcing it then.
Yeah, like you trying
to force me to not like this nigga because you making it a problem. Or you want me to see something that I'm not finna fucking see. Cause it's your nigga.
She said she left me and my nigga still took the trip. Ooh, heard that.
Okay, toxic.
But
hey, we gotta get up out of here.
All right.
You got one thing you wanna say?
Nah, that was it. We was just talking about that shit.
So all y'all females out there, be real with your homegirls. And whether she get mad or not, call the bitch tomorrow and be like,
yeah, if the bitch just being reckless and steady coming around your nigga with an attitude, I had a female speak on my deceased child and some of my family and friends still be in their face. I'm at peace with it now. Child.
But see, Brittany, that's your child. That's not theirs. So they're not gonna look at it how you look at it. I'ma see it. I feel it.
I don't give a fuck. If it's my family and one of my friends speak on her deceased child, that's my family. You speaking on my deceased family. I don't give a fuck if that ain't my child.
Well, obviously, they not as loyal.
That's why I said it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. They would have been dead
on the game.
On the game. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with the TimeOut podcast.
We had a good night tonight with y'all. And definitely, them forced buns is
can't make somebody love the other person.
Toxic.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. I was chilling tonight. I wasn't.
Tell them they need to like the stream.
Hey, like the streaming shirt too, man. Like the streaming shirt. You can follow us on YouTube at Never Satisfied Life. Never Satisfied Life. And I don't know what I next time. Share it on Facebook too.
Yes, y'all. As soon as y'all get up off this shirt, tell them to tune in. Tune in next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. when I need to pull up. We gonna have a live show coming up soon. We had one 2 weeks
ago, bro.
Yeah, we did. But we gonna have another live show. We gonna keep y'all updated for sure.
I think we're gonna try to go for the summer with the live show. We're gonna try to go towards the summer this time with it. So yeah.
We gonna definitely have one sooner than the summer.
Well,
but
close to it.
Yeah.
Maybe late April.
Yeah, probably something like that.
May, something like that. Okay, appreciate it, Rashawn. Appreciate y'all, man. TimeOut podcast each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. We'll be back next Wednesday. Jaylon, get your ass off that couch, my nigga, and get better. Happy birthday, my boy. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Bye, y'all.